Yay, Contactually is back. Well, at least I'm back. Brian talked to Brian Peasant from Contactually a while ago about their version 2 of their software, and like I said, got used to it pretty fast. If you haven't seen my previous screencast about Contactually, you should. I'll go through it a bit in a short moment. Always starting out with my settings stuff. Actually ripped this one from Total Biscuit, but I like starting with settings. I don't know why. It's usually gives you an overview of how complex or easy an application really is. Well, this one is pretty complex because there's a lot of settings. General settings, you can change your compose settings with default templates and stuff. I'll just go to Contactually later if you want. You can add articles and feeds you can easily share to other people. You can integrate several email accounts. I have 2 right now. You have a paid plan. I'm actually on a paid plan. They're not paying me to do this. I'm just paying them to do this. Actually I am. Mobile, you can actually use it on your iPhone. The app is pretty good, pretty decent. I might just integrate that into the screencast as well. Maybe a good idea. Integrations, you've seen it. I've connected pretty much anything they actually offer. No, I didn't. I did include every social network they have. It's not working that great, but it works. You can create a team. This is, in the end, a CRM solution. So how easy, or for lazy buggers like me, I don't really like all the form settings that stuff like Salesforce offers me. So I'd rather be just in touch with people, and it should automatically follow up with them once I hit a Facebook message or a reply on Twitter or whatever. There are several plugins you can use. My account settings, of course. You can invite others to join this as well. And there are some custom fields you can add. I don't really use them, but you could if you want to. Well, let's get back to the basics, because Contactually actually is a CRM solution. It offers me 5 contacts every day I should follow up with. Those contacts are combined through my Gmail, my LinkedIn, my Twitter, my Facebook accounts. Actually merges them. Does that pretty decently. Since I have a lot of Dutch people I am in touch with, we usually have vendor and that kind of stuff in our names. It doesn't really does a pretty job in combining those, but usually, well, we're doing pretty great. The dashboard, and I'll hide the stats. I like stats, but it's not relevant for now. You can see my activity actually grew the last couple of days. I really like that. The best things, and I'll click a few more. The recommended actions, it gives you, actually shows you like 5 people every day you can or should follow up with. They're based on buckets, and you must have seen it in my previous screencast, but the buckets actually, like grouping or circles, I use it like a bit like circles in Google+. I have 4 buckets, one with family and friends, and with the bucket you can actually set, well, how often should I connect with them, and I've put it on 45 days. For family and friends, not really that more important, to be honest. I have a Lamarck circle. I work at Lamarck, and I like to keep those things a bit separated. I don't really mind to keep in touch with those people I met there. Strong ties, that are business friends, possible startups, possible VCs, that kind of stuff I really like to keep in touch with. And weak ties, I don't really, well, every 60 days should be enough to keep in touch with them. Now the best way to keep in touch with them these days is the integration of Facebook and LinkedIn. What I usually do is, when I have someone like, let's see if I can find someone else. My niece, that would be great. What I usually do is click her Facebook, click her LinkedIn logo, and click her Twitter logo, and click her own account as well, and Contactually, so I can actually see what we talked about recently. Well, not that much, to be honest. And then go click on our Facebook account, write a message, like some stuff, Perhaps share an article she just posted. And the same goes for LinkedIn. If I see an update I like or a contact she should get in touch with, I usually put that on as well. And same goes for Twitter, just retweeting, getting a conversation going, just to keep in touch with those people. It might sound a bit artificial, but in reality it isn't. Sure, you'll just keep in touch with people that are more close to you automatically, so it'll just keep that up. So you don't have to artificially connect with them using Contactually. But people that are the weaker links in your connection, in your network, and you want to keep them a bit closer or keep them informed with stuff, it's a really good and decent tool for that. Okay. Some stuff Brian talked to me about was like the share content stuff. As you've seen in the options before, I can actually add RSS feeds, like my blog, for example. I'll just put it in my blog. Feed, save. All right. I don't. All right, this is the article. That's nice. Okay, so you can actually add to Contactually. I've actually already added this one. So let's just check out TechCrunch if there's something interesting today. Of course, we want to search in Berlin. Nothing. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. This event is here today, so we can add this to Contactually if I press this button. Short blurb description. Are you coming? Here. Okay, save to Contactually. And that's pretty neat. You can actually save this article and already think about, okay, if it fits into this certain bucket, save the article and so you can share it with them, blah, blah, blah. Okay, nice. So let's get back to my contact list again. Might just think, well, I know someone was coming to Berlin. It might be Thomas, for example. I can pretty easily follow up on him on Facebook in this instance, but let's take someone else and just share a bit of content with it. Share content. And I can say, well, the event. And it just, boom, it just automatically puts in this. When I saw this article, la 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 la. What do you think? You might want to join me there. And you can just click send or send it later as well, like in 1 hour or 2 hours. If you're doing this in the middle of the night or early at the day, you might just want to send this later. It's just more appropriate and probably gets more attention if you receive this message a bit later on the day. It's pretty cool to do this like this, and you can even open it in Gmail. Just click there, and it will automatically fill in all the info you need, except for the article itself, I see. But, well, you know, this works. It integrates pretty well with Gmail anyway, so. All right. The other thing you can do is make an introduction. It's really a powerful feature, to be honest. I can make an introduction to, let's take my niece again. Usually this is a bit faster, but well. And I was usually doing this like for myself, introducing to people and actually talking about those people, why they should know each other. So I can actually put in some description here and put in some there, and then just click on preview introduction, and it'll create the mail automatically and just do the same stuff again. You can send it earlier or later on. And I really like the way you can actually follow up people like this and introduce people to each other. I mean, it really should be this simple to keep your CRM into shape. Integration with Salesforce and stuff must be pretty good, actually. I haven't heard any real business stories about that, but it should be okay. Well, and this is the app I'd like to show you. Its loading screen is a bit slow, but it could be my iPhone 4S. That's not that fast. You can see here and play the bucket game. It's really excellent, to be honest, to play on the iPhone, because the touchscreen just really allows it to do it really fast. Weak ties. Skip. Weak ties. Weak ties. You know, it's pretty easy to do it like this, and it's actually pretty fun to bucket people this way. And family and friends. And weak ties. Weak ties. Oh well. That's just the way this works. I've done 13. Okay. You can actually have a smart overview about this. There's a settings option as well, of course. It's not that fast, not that extensive. It shouldn't be. I could see who I talked to today, or at least had contact with today. And how many follow-ups are due? Well, I should be doing 2 more today, I see. Click on that person, tap email or call or view a profile, snooze, ignore, or spoke to. I might just spoke to this today, and it works better actually on mobile than on the web, to be honest. And there's also a shortcut to who I should be talking to today using the button on the right bottom. Well, that's about it what the app involves, and it's really just an easy add-on to it. I'm not that fond of using CRM solutions on my iPhone because integration is pretty bad, to be honest. But well, it works like this. I can do this on a move if I want to. There's not a specific iPad app yet, so it's really not fit into my workflow that great. But well, as long as I'm doing my mail, I'll do fine. So just try the app if you needed to. Yeah, well, that was it for Contactually, actually. Version 2, you can try it out if you want. I think they'll have a free trial. Brian surely will be happy to help you out in this. Okay, guys, enjoy. See you next time.